Do you remember the first time you watched Grease? The explosive melodies, the eyes of Danny and Sandy, and the feeling of youth rushing back. Let's go back to 1978, when Grease stirred up the silver screen and our hearts. But behind that halo, 14 actors quietly passed away, leaving behind beautiful memories and precious everyday stories. If you loved Grease, please like, subscribe, and share the video to keep a part of your youthful memories together. We start with Olivia Newton-John, the gentle Sandy of Grease. With her golden hair and sweet voice, she transformed Sandy from a shy girl into a seductive figure, making the audience unable to take their eyes off her. Do you remember the moment she appeared in a black leather outfit singing "You're the One That I Want"? A classic scene of cinema. Not only did she succeed with Grease, Olivia also conquered the 80s with the hit Physical. But behind the halo was a journey full of determination. She fought breast cancer for many years, relapsed 3 times. Olivia passed away on August 8, 2022, at the age of 73, leaving deep sorrow for fans around the world. Her assets are estimated at about $60 million, including houses in California and Australia, and a car collection. She was married to actor Matt Lattanzi and has a daughter named Chloe. Her second marriage to John Easterling lasted until the end of her life, and they were together through the most difficult years. Olivia was not only a star, but also a symbol of strength and compassion, especially through her charitable activities for cancer patients. Do you remember her clear voice and "Hopelessly Devoted to You"? Does that song bring back sweet memories of your youth? Alice Ghostley, who played the eccentric teacher Mrs. Murdoch in Grease, brought her own charm and humor to the film. With her bewildered eyes, natural style, and slightly absent-minded voice, she made this small supporting character memorable in the hearts of the audience. Do you remember the moment when she stood in the middle of the classroom, both serious and strangely funny? Alice has been a familiar face on stage and the small screen for decades. She won a Tony Award and made her mark as the clumsy witch Esmeralda in Bewitched, or the eccentric Edd Byrnes in Designing Women. Although she is not an A-list star, she brings a sense of familiarity, like the aunt next door that everyone knows. She married actress Felice Orlandi in 1954. They lived a private life, had no children, and were together until his death in 2003. Alice suffered from periods of depression that affected her personal life and acting career. She died on September 21, 2007, at the age of 84, after battling colon cancer and several strokes. Her estate was estimated at $1 million, including a small house in Studio City, California, where she lived for the rest of her life. Although she didn't have many roles, Mrs. Murdoch still made audiences smile every time they watched Grease again. Which role do you remember Alice Ghostley from the most? Joan Blondell, who played the friendly waitress Vi in Grease, is a living icon of Hollywood's golden age. With her classic beauty and radiant eyes, she captivated audiences through black and white films like Gold Diggers of 1933. Do you remember her image in black and white frames, with her charming smile and lively demeanor? In Grease, even though she was only a supporting role, she still exuded warmth and experience as if carrying memories of her old youth. Joan was not just an actress, she was a testament to the perseverance of an artist through many turbulent decades. However, behind the halo was a life of many ups and downs. She experienced many broken marriages and complicated family relationships, and the last years of her life were a series of lonely and sick days. Joan passed away on December 25, 1979, Christmas Day, at the age of 73, from leukemia. In her later years, she struggled with her health and finances, despite an estimated fortune of $10 million, including a home in California. Although her heyday is long gone, Joan Blondell still makes audiences emotional every time she appears. Do you remember her gentle Vi in Grease? Or do you have a memory from an old movie of hers that makes you smile?
Was our guest Joan Blondell, who is going to be in the new NBC series Banyan. Miss Blondell?
Well, I think, playing myself quite a bit.
Edd Byrnes, who played the handsome MC of the Rydell High Dance in Greece, Vince Fontaine, was an idol for American teenagers in the 50s and 60s. With his sleek hair, confident smile, and romantic demeanor, he made a deep impression through his role as Kooky in the hit TV series 77 Sunset Strip. Do you remember the image of him combing his hair while talking on screen? In Greece, Vince Fontaine was not only the host but also an icon of pop culture at that time, vibrant, flashy, and full of energy. But Edd's real life was full of turmoil. After his heyday, his career gradually faded away, leaving only small and unnoticed roles. He also experienced unfulfilling relationships and struggled with the pressure of fame. Edd passed away on January 8, 2020, at the age of 87 of natural causes. When he died, he left behind an estate worth about $5 million, including his home in Santa Monica, California. Although the limelight is no longer shining brightly, Vince Fontaine's image with his timeless cool style still lives on in the hearts of his fans. Have you ever watched old Edd Byrnes episodes on your black and white TV? Does it take you back to those old family evenings?
Fort Lauderdale. Edd Byrnes, best known for his TV role Kooky on 77 Sunset.
Dody Goodman, who plays Blanche, the naive and awkward secretary in the Rydell school office, brings gentle and cute laughter in Grease. Remember those times when she clumsily dropped papers or giggled behind the principal's back? Even though she only appeared briefly, Blanche was like an old friend who made us smile every time we watched the movie. Dody has been a familiar face on American television for decades. With her high-pitched voice, charming acting, and unique style, she has appeared on many famous programs such as The Tonight Show or voiced the cartoon Alvin and the Chipmunks. However, her personal life was quite lonely. She married twice, both marriages did not last, and she had no children. Dody passed away on June 22, 2008, at the age of 93, of natural causes. Her net worth was estimated at $1 million, including a small house in Englewood, New Jersey, where she lived out her final years in peace. Despite the challenges of old age, Dody maintained her optimism and love of the stage. Blanche is a role that reminds us of our funny, sometimes clumsy, but always funny friends. Do you have such friends in your life?
Prices are so high, I'd take a ladder to go shopping.
Looking back at the vibrant world of Grease and the unforgettable performances of Olivia Newton-John, Ghostley, Joan Blondell, Edd Byrnes, and Dody Goodman, we relive the film's timeless magic. These actors gave us more than a classic movie. They shared stories of strength, grace, and humanity that live on forever. Though they've passed, their legacy shines in every note of "You're the One That I Want," every nostalgic smile, and every time we watch Grease. What's your favorite moment that still makes your heart sing?